One thing that I appreciate, especially about the shenanigans that are being done by the Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa regime, it is to demonstrate how corruption is entrenched in Zimbabwe, and also to depict how big the system is, who are the aiders of the system, what makes them to continue aiding the system in such a manner. Before Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, you will think that these so-called prophetic churches based in Harare, most of them you will think that they are just independent churches that are focused on worshiping God. But it appears these are not just independent churches who are focusing on worshiping God. They are part and parcel of the system. They are aiding the system, and the system is greasing them so that they can continue aiding the system. And Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa has exposed this. So for anyone now intending to crumble the system of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, at least he gets some sense of how the system operates. We never knew. We thought these are just independent churches. They are growing in a manner they were growing because of maybe preaching prosperity in a manner they have been preaching. But if we have been observing how they have been exposed, it's quite clear for a normal Zimbabwean at the moment to see that these are not just mere churches. These are political actors aiding the regime. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hloniphani Global News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. The other day, donations were made to the church of Makandiwa. Makandiwa was, all smiles when Wicknell Chivhayo presented cash amounting to $1 million US. Cash, stashes of cash in Zimbabwe. As an ordinary citizen, you are not allowed to be seen carrying $1,000 US on the streets of Zimbabwe. If you are searched and you are discovered to be with that $1,000 US, it will automatically be taken away from you. But these aiders of the regime, they are allowed to actually receive more than $1,000 US, millions in terms of cash. Do you think that the church of that fellow banked that money? They never banked that money. That money is in his house. He kept it in his house. It is his money. And don't be lied that it's going to go towards church development and stuff. I don't foresee that money going for church development. You see, that money has been given over some time. But from the look, Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa wants that process to be publicized. He wants to demonstrate how ZANU-PF operates. And to me, it gives the people of Zimbabwe a clearer picture of how the system is and how deep the system is. And if we have that understanding, then it becomes easier for you then to navigate around the system. So let's listen to Walter Magaya speaking about the latest church donation that was made to his church. What I like is their justification of these donations. Listen to him speaking to the members of his church about this individual who donated.
Christ, say Wicknell, speaking about cameras. These are the latest cameras that are there now. These are the latest cameras that are now. The amount that was sent was 190. You did send 199,000. That money did not come to me. It did not come to me. Not a single dollar came to me. He did send it direct to the shop. But he first said, please remind them church, everyone has to participate.
So, this is what eventually transpired. So, he bought Magaya's church, the cameras in Dubai. These cameras are worth 200,000 US dollars, and of course, justifying that he did not receive the cash. You see, also these pastors, as much as they may be working for ZANU-PF, they don't love what has been done by the other, or what the other has actually received. So also the mere fact that Magaya received 200,000 and that other fellow received 1 million shows that the regime weighs them, who is more powerful, who deserves more. And in this regard, remember, Wicknell Chivhayo has told us publicly, without hiding it, that the money that is received. So, you know, there are people who says, no, it's just a donation. Wicknell Chivhayo has publicly said, the money that he is giving out, it is the money for ZANU-PF. He has said it plainly, that the money that he gives to the people is a money for the organization. That is ZANU-PF, is the man from Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, and he gives it with the approval of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. What more do you need? You know, and then others, they would like to say, no, it's just an offering. He's not giving an offering. He is actually giving money for ZANU-PF to these religious institutions, because they are playing a role in terms of sustaining this regime. If you listened to this fellow Makandiwa, a few months ago, he seemed to be against the regime of Emerson Mnangagwa, saying Wotam Zembi and Xavier Kasukwere must be allowed to Zimbabwe. These were the sentiments that he was sharing in his church. How also they donated to, remember, by then when they were making donations, they were part of the cartel. They were part of the group that sustained the regime of Robert Gabriel Mugabe, which was fighting that time against Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. Now they are seemingly on the part of Emerson Tambutso. Now, speaking about that, you know, also it is a deliberate calculation by Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa to pretend as if individuals like Professor Jonathan Moyo, individuals like Xavier Kasukwere, Walter Mzembis, and others are actually on the other side. They are not in his faction, whilst he knows very well that they are part of his faction. And they have been used let me not say successfully, but they have been used to actually entrench the interest of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, and they well executed those interests. So that's why I call these prophets in Zimbabwe false prophets, because they are aiding the system. Some of these prophets that you see on their platforms, they are fake prophets. They are scams, by the way. That is why some of them, they are involved into gold smuggling. They are involved in a lot of shenanigans. They are involved in rape. They are involved in serious ills. At the moment, has a rape case pending on him. Do you think that rape case is in isolation? No, maybe he was trying to actually get out of the system, and the system reminded him of who it is. He is not in prison, but there is a criminal charge on his neck. So that will make him to shape up. That's what Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa used, especially to try and keep those in the system to support him. This is what it do. It did so also, I believe, to Chris Mutswanga. It did so to quite numerous ZANU-PF officials now who are busy twerking for him more than any other person. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Take note, Hlonipani Ncube, yours Hlonipani Ncube, has released his album. It is currently live on all digital platforms. The first video has come, it was released around 8 a.m. We expect another one also to premiere shortly at 1 p.m. That's few minutes away, about 17 minutes away from now. So make sure that you get to watch that particular video. Comment, say whatever you want to say. If it's a compliment, compliment. If it's a criticism, criticize. Thank you very much for watching us. Once again, Ogangubu Mhlabane is signing off. Let me leave you. Let's connect on the other side of the live broadcast as I continue